Hello and welcome to the weekly Sunday live stream Crypto Empire. I'm Connor, and this is, of course, where we dominate the crypto markets. I want to welcome everybody into the stream today. We have Aussie Craig Lanzi in the building saying, "Yo, my bros, what's up, my brother? How are you?" We got Luca from Italy as well. We got All Day Dre, of course. Shout out to you, Dre, over there in Colorado. Shout out to Dre. We got a worldwide audience jam-packed into the Crypto Empire weekly Sunday live stream today. And of course, we have a lot to cover. We're going to be getting into, of course, my technical analysis, what I think is going to be playing out with Bitcoin. We'll be hopping right into the charts. We'll be looking at ETH as well as a lot of other blue chip altcoins, digging into some smaller caps, looking at the NFT marketplace, covering some very relevant cryptocurrency news. And of course, it will be a highly interactive live stream like it always is. So if you have any questions, of course, pop them into the chat. With that being said, of course, do I even have to say it? Smash up the like button. Get that boost for the YouTube algorithm so this stream goes ahead and reaches out to more people. So smash up that like button right now. And if you're watching right now and you're not already subscribed to Crypto Empire, go ahead and smash that subscribe button as well down below. And turn on all the notifications so you don't miss any future videos. So let's hop into my computer and go over, first of all, the market cap overall, get our bearing straight. And then we're going to be hopping into the charts to really dive into the technical analysis. Bear with me as I get this scene sorted out. Right here should be good. There we go. Perfect. All right, let me just change some things around. Should have prepared this ahead of time. I apologize. This is massive. Bear with me. All right, that should be pretty good. So we can see that we have Bitcoin trading at $41,500 right now. We have Ethereum trading just below 3K. 3K is a major level in the charts. I'll be showing you that when we go ahead and look at our Ethereum analysis. We have BNB, we got USDC, Solana, Cardano, XRP, DOT, then Luna. We still have Dogecoin sitting at number 11 on the market cap. Avax, can't ignore Avax. We'll be looking at Avax as well. So the top 10, top 15 really hasn't changed too much. No coins making big moves to, get into that top 15. And we do have Cosmos down here at number 20, as well as CRO. CRO is, it's hard not to be bullish on CRO. It's definitely a solid play going into this year further. That's not financial advice. That's just my own personal opinion. At this moment in time, we do have a $1.98 trillion market cap. So we're approaching that $2 trillion level. Once again, if we can really get above that $2 trillion level, close above it, use that as support, and start pushing up higher from there, I think we're going to have a very big leg up in the markets. Now, with that being said, we also need to be aware of what's going on. Let's hop into the charts right now, start going over Bitcoin. But you need to understand that crypto is highly correlated to the stock market still. So you need to be paying attention to what stocks are doing. And I'm certainly tapped in. I know what's going on. I know that the Federal Reserve is tightening their monetary policy. They're going to be raising interest rates. So that's not bullish for risk-on assets like cryptocurrency. That's people look to move their cash or move their assets into cash when we have this contraction, when the money printer stops. So be aware of that. But like I've been talking about, why I was bullish on Bitcoin, if we'll look at Bitcoin right now. By the way, so looking at the ES, this is the stock market, the S&P 500. You can see we're trying to get above this major support resistance flip right here at 4,500. We just broke above it, but we'll see what happens now. We're still at the level. We need to actually close above this level and use it as support if we're actually going to, reclaim and not tank down lower. But the way this is setting up right now, it certainly looks like a big move and then just a pullback before possibly another move lower on the stock market. So I'm aware, trust me, I'm aware of what's going on in equities. But crypto, everybody was calling for a short on Bitcoin here, really, except for a few people, myself included, right? Everybody was saying Bitcoin was going to 30K. I come up here and I tell you, no, it's going to break out from this ascending pennant. What happened? It broke out from the pennant. I never once flipped bearish here, all right? You don't see me giving these videos with all these scenarios like you'll see other YouTubers doing. No, I tell it to you straight up. And I've done that since I started, and I'm not going to change doing that. So now what am I seeing in the charts with Bitcoin? Well, we had this huge breakout here. This was great. All right, but it's just the start. We have a lot of big resistance levels that we need to get above before we can actually fully say that we are back in an uptrend. By the way, let's see what's going on in the chat right now. We got On God as well in the building. What's up, On God? How are you? Bicho Brazil. What's up, Bicho? All the way from down in Costa Rica. Hope you're well over there, enjoying that sunshine. We got Chili Vids. Connor, knew you from private crypto gains. Can you analyze ETH and Luna too? Chili Vids knows me from when I first started 1 year ago with crypto gains. Obviously not a part of them anymore. I went my own separate way to do my own thing. But we have an OG supporter right here. Shout out to you, Chili Vids. Thanks for coming to the live stream today. We will definitely look at Ethereum and Luna. Don't you worry about that. We got Rigoberto as well. What's up, Rigoberto? And Frankie, Discord channel, how much per month? You can check it out on my website over here. By the way, new website, guys. Check out my new website. Link is down in the description below. But yeah, all your prices for the Discord are listed here. Right now it is $99 per month. You can see all the reviews of current members. They are absolutely loving it. We are smashing it in there. Come over to my website, check it out for yourself. And I mean, listen, for the value you get, I think it's a great rate. And obviously the members do think that as well. So check out my new website. Very happy with how it did come out. I had a big week. I was building really since January started, I was building this out. And since we're on the topic here, I did release my premium trading course as well. There is the launch sale tonight until midnight, all right? We'll be getting into this later, but I'll just show you this a little bit now. Go to the link in my bio, check that out, all right? But for now, we're going to talk about the stream. Go to my website if you want to see more details about that. Let's see. So I'll see you, Craig. We'll get into Luna. Don't you worry about that. And Charles Jordan, now's a great time to learn TA, such as supply demand zones, so whenever the market takes off, we'll be ready. Absolutely, Charles. That's why I just put together my course right now, and I'm very pleased with my work. Really, it came out amazing. And beta testers thought so as well. Which time frame you trade the most? Daily 4 hour, and I'll go to the 1 hour as my lowest, but really the 4 hour and the daily. And Alex Ladine as well. What's up, Alex? How are you? All right, let's get back to our subject at hand, looking at Bitcoin. Just want to pop into the live chat and, of course, welcome everybody to the stream. So what do we have going on Bitcoin? We had this major breakout. This was big. All the bears got destroyed here, which is exactly what we expected here at Crypto Empire. Now, what's going to happen? So you'll notice I've talked about this in my videos throughout the week, but since the all-time high over here at 69K, what price has been doing, it's been dropping, then it's been going in a consolidation pattern, then a drop. Consolidation pattern, drop, consolidation, drop, etc. So right now we are at our first consolidation pattern resistance level. And if you do recall, I was talking about how the measured move price target of this, let me drop this down to a 4 hour. So on the 4 hour, if you watch my video from about 5 days ago when I called this breakout, I measured the flagpole of this move, and it's going to take us to, I don't want that. It's going to take us right to about, we just got a $3 super chat from Mr. Sellers Homes. Thank you, Mr. Sellers Homes. He's saying fist pump. Thank you for that, man. Really appreciate that super chat. $3 goes a long way. Appreciate the support. Anyway, looking at the Bitcoin chart. So our breakout, really, I actually want to take this. Don't want to take the full length of the move. I just want to take it like this. And go ahead and take this line over to our breakout level. And you can see it's going to take us right to the top of our first consolidation resistance. Right? This level right here. Top of this first gray box. So we need to pretty much eat up all of the supply, all of the selling orders in each one of these consolidation zones for Bitcoin. We do also have this trend line. This is a major trend line from the $64,000 all-time high that we need to break through. Another big resistance level. Price is just underneath it right now. So a lot of big levels that price definitely needs to get through. And looking at the chart, you can see this trend line started over here at 64K. We connected it to the September high at 53K and was used as support over here. And we are approaching that same level down here in the bottom right of my screen. You actually can't even see it with my current camera. Let me change that. There you go. So we're approaching this trend line right here, right now. We got to break through this level. With that being said, what is the best course of action to take right now if you want to take a more active approach and trade this? That's obviously completely up to you, but if you're looking for a trade, what I would personally be doing is waiting for a pullback, right? I think it's plausible. Let me drop this back down to a 4-hour chart. I think it's plausible that we do go ahead and backtest our breakout level over here at about 39,300. Definitely plausible. And this solid yellow line at 40,700 is a key level on the chart. Was used as our support down here at our September liquidation crash, right? Price never really closed beneath this $40,700 level. So we're above that right now. This is a key support resistance flip. We need to stay above this. We need to hold this level. Even if we do back test this breakout at 39,300, I wouldn't say we're losing this level completely. I think price can definitely get back above it relatively quickly. But these are all things that you need to put into your analysis, put everything together to come to the conclusion of course, what's going to be happening over here on the right side of the chart. Nobody knows. All we can do is, do our TA, look at the data. By the way, on-chain data is still very bullish right now. Miners aren't selling, miners are buying, whales aren't selling. Like I said in my previous video earlier in the week, this move we have does not resemble any Bitcoin bear market, any crypto bear market that we have seen since 2013, right? Since 2011. It doesn't resemble any bear market. If we go and look at the 2017 bear market, over here. So this is our, let's go. Might have to switch charts. Yeah, let's switch charts. Okay. All right, this chart, let's pull up a Coinbase chart. We need a chart with some data. All right, here we go. Nice clean chart from Coinbase. So in our 2018 bear market, I should say, what happened every time price pulled back in the bear market? All right, here we are. This is what I'm looking for. So what happened every time price bounced? First of all, this is a major descending triangle. Major descending triangle, this is bearish, right? Descending triangles are bearish, ascending triangles are bullish. So every time price came down here to support in 2017, we saw a big bounce. Now on these big bounces, another one here, here. On these bounces, every single time price bounced like this, who was unloading? The whales, the hedge funds, the institutions, the big players. Every bounce we had, they were unloading. They were selling. You can see that with on-chain data. This is objective analysis here. This is fact, all right? This is literally what's on the blockchain recorded in history. This is not my opinion. Every time price pumped here in the bear market, we had major whale selling. We don't have any of that right now. The whales aren't selling. Why aren't they selling? Well, maybe they think that price is going higher. So while we have all these bears, all these people with all their opinions that don't look at this data, that have they don't even know what on-chain is. They just, I don't know what they think. They're just bearish. They'll never learn their lesson. We'll be getting into that in our Twitter wisdom today. But the bears never seem to learn their lesson. They don't match up. The charts don't match up at all from our previous bear markets. I cannot call this a bear market. Is this a big major correction? Yes, absolutely. This is a major correction we just had from 69K down here to 33K. Right, it's over a 50% drop. That's a major correction. You can't call it necessarily a bear market. It doesn't resemble our previous bear markets. I understand you can be bearish because of everything going on with equities, with the stock market, with the global monetary policy. But looking at the on-chain data for Bitcoin, looking at the price action, looking at the bottom we had over the summer here, it is hard for me to say we're really going to drop down to 20K. I could be wrong. The market's going to do what the market's going to do. Right? The market is always right. My opinion doesn't mean anything at the end of the day. What matters is what the market does. I've been wrong many times. I've been right many times. That's the beauty of trading, right? You gotta risk to get reward. Nobody's right 100% of the time. But that's what I'm seeing in the charts basically with Bitcoin. This does not resemble any bear market. We have some major resistance levels to get through. We got to take out each one of these boxes, right? We got to stair step it up, take it level by level, and see where it goes. Look out for a pullback to retest the breakout in the short term. Could also back test this trend line, right? This all-time high trend line. So we could see a pullback to start the week. I would not necessarily get scared, but I'm also on the side of bullishness. Let's check out what's happening in the chat right now. Rigoberto, it's been a while, but VRA. We'll look at VRA. If y'all down with Crypto Empire, show some love and hit that like button. Absolutely. We got 52 viewers and only 20 likes. Go ahead and smash up that like button. Let's get that to a nice even ratio. Chili Vids. Hi, Drake. Can you send me the link? All right. So with this being said, this is my Bitcoin analysis. Let's look at the Bitcoin dominance and see what's going on with dominance on the daily. So looking at dominance, we keep on bouncing from this 39.67%. Looks like TradingView did update. They have a percentage here now, which is nice to see. Anyway, yeah, we keep on bouncing down here at about 40% on the Bitcoin dominance chart. And you can see I did draw a trend line from the July over here. July 2021, connected it to the high we had over here in October 2021. And I am expecting price to come and test this trend line again around 44-45% on the Bitcoin dominance chart. So with that being said, keep that one in mind. What does a rising Bitcoin dominance means? It means that the Bitcoin price, they're correlated, right? It's not an inverse correlation, it's a direct correlation. When Bitcoin dominance goes up, that usually means that Bitcoin will pump as well. When Bitcoin dominance goes down, Bitcoin tends to go down as the capital moves over into altcoins. Right now, Bitcoin dominance does appear to be forming an uptrend. We have a pump from the lows, a pullback, a higher low. We'll see if we get a higher high here and get up here towards this 45% level, which would be very bullish for Bitcoin. For altcoins, you know, some of them will probably take a hit as the liquidity moves over back into Bitcoin, but we need to keep an eye on this. And also looking at the total too. So the total 2 is now testing a major resistance level. It is actually above it right now, but it's still really in the overall level over here at $1.875 trillion, right? What I'm looking at, why I call it a major level, well, you can see it was used as support over here back in the September lows, was also used as resistance a few times over here in June, and then in April as well, used as support, resistance. So we're at a major level on the total crypto market cap. Look at the chart. Look how steep this downtrend is. You know, every time we have bounced, right? We've bounced from this downtrend and just gotten slammed back down every single time we've bounced. We're now at the trend line resistance. So this is going to be telling here if we can actually break above this resistance and start a little run here back up to 2.5 trillion for the total market cap. This is what we need to be watching. This is what our bags, our investments, right? We all hold, I mean, I hold cryptocurrency in my portfolio. I'm assuming you do as well because you're watching this stream right now. This is what our bags rely on, right? If the total crypto market cap starts to pump, that means that billions of dollars are flooding into the market. That is very bullish for us. So we need to be watching these charts to see how it's going to play out, right? When we have our money in the markets, we need to keep up with this data all the time. We can't just let our investments sit there, especially in a risky market such as cryptocurrency. You need to be in this. You can't, this is not passive here with crypto. Crypto is very volatile. It is the riskiest asset class we have, but it also has the most reward potential, which is why I do love crypto so much. It's personally changed my life, and I'm assuming it's changed a lot of your guys' lives right now watching this as well. All right, so here we have the total. Keep an eye on the total going forward. And we're going to be looking, don't worry guys, we'll be looking at altcoins. I see we have a lot of requests for ADA, Gala, Luna. I'm aware we'll be looking at those in just a second. For now, let's hop on over to our Twitter wisdom. And today we have Benjamin Cohen from Into the Cryptoverse. Subscribe to his YouTube channel. He is the OG crypto analysis TA guy, straightforward, and he does good stuff. Anyway, Ben is saying Bitcoin permabears will never learn their lesson. This is so true. This is so true. Look at Peter Schiff, for example. The guy never learns his lesson. All he does now is engagement farm on Twitter. Nobody takes him seriously anymore. Like, he's the biggest laughingstock joke because he's been wrong so many times. He just keeps on doing it because it's the only way he's actually going to stay relevant, by being a Bitcoin bear. But yeah, the bears they were all calling for, down here over the summer, they were all calling for like 16K Bitcoin. What happened? We made a new all-time high. We went up 130%. I went over this in my last video. This is a higher low. This is objectively a higher low on the chart. What is an uptrend? Higher highs and higher lows, right? We made a higher high. Let's talk macro for a second. We made a higher high over here. We pulled back, and this is still a higher low. Like that's it. That's an uptrend still, by definition. All right. So the perma bears, they get very emotional. They fail to look at data, and they just go off their emotions, which is the opposite of what you want to do as a trader, especially if you want to be a successful, consistently profitable trader. You need to desensitize yourself to your emotions. The bears get very emotional, and they shout from the rooftops that we're going to 16K. We'll see what happens here, but my bias remains bullish at this moment in time. All right, we just went over a lot. Let's see what's going on in the chat. Frankie, GRT, if I can ask and solve, this is only my wishes. Call me crazy, but I think on Bitcoin we will make BART pattern to the downside. Now, you're not crazy, Frankie. But yeah, I could see a pullback, but I don't see us making a lower low. If we make a lower low, look, we have the level down here at 30K. I have it marked as demand. This is what everybody's expecting still. I mean, listen, nothing's impossible in the market, but all I'm saying is that, hey, man, kind of looks like a bottom to me. That's what I'm seeing, and that's my stance. But no, you're not crazy for that, Frankie. You're entitled to your opinion, of course. That's the beauty of trading. If everybody was thinking the same thing and the market was going to do that, there would be no fun in this. There would be no risk involved. This is a zero-sum game. There are winners and there are losers, and you need to take your bet and, of course, win more than you lose. It's that simple. Let's see. Connor, so you're saying 44 to 46K below is a good entry price before it pump? 44 to 46K below is a good entry. I mean, listen, it depends what you're trying to do. If you're trying to trade, day trade, swing trade, buy it as an investment, dollar cost average. But I mean, if you're going to be looking for an optimal entry to go long on a trade, not financial advice, I mean, I would look for the back test or back in our previous supply zone over here around 39K chili. Not financial advice, of course. Do you think we'll see consistent uncoupling of certain blue chip altcoins from Bitcoin? There will be the outliers. You know, when we do have our altcoin kind of bull run altcoin season, we don't have altcoin season right now. It relies on Bitcoin. But yeah, I mean, altcoins will outperform and be outliers like they always do, right? Some will go 100x, some will go 0.5x. That's just how it works. Frankie, don't be fooled by Peter Schiff. He buys every dip every time he tweets. I would hope so. I would hope he started to buy at this point. We got Fensta saying, yo, what's up, Fensta? Michael Graham Walker, what's up, Michael? He's saying, hey, Connor, new site looks great. When able, thought strategy on Bytes. We'll look at Bytes, Michael, and thank you for the compliments on the new website. I do also think it looks very good. I'm very happy with how it did come out. Yeah, let's look at Dex Tools real quick because I'm actually curious. Still holding my Bytes. I didn't sell that. Can you look at BTC monthly with RSI? I don't use RSI, Brian. CQ. Generally now seeing crypto adverts everywhere. Some more normies will be coming on board. A-Dog J-Bone. What's up, A-Dog J-Bone? How are you, my man? Straight Crypto. What do you think of Tonic? A 7.6 mil cap. Never heard of Tonic Straight Crypto. Don Ragnar. Invest Answers declared that Polkadot sucks and is dead. Do you concur? I strongly disagree, Don. Strongly disagree. Polkadot, you can't call Polkadot dead. I would love to hear his analysis and thoughts on why he says that, but no, I strongly disagree with that statement. Polkadot, in my opinion, is not dead. It's actually just getting started. The tech is being built. Luca from Italy. Connor, if you have to take education, guess based on most recent data, what do you think would be the peak of BTC at the end of this bull run? Listen, I haven't really changed my stance. I think we still will have a blow-off top at some time. And, you know, my prediction last year was 150K, and I'm going to stick with that prediction at 150 as kind of a blow-off top scenario. We'll see what happens there. So looking at Bytes, the Neo Tokyo coin, ooh, this is down bad, down horrible. This was not what we wanted to see play out here at all. Okay, so I mean, listen, we're retracing all the way back down. And so what does this mean? It means that people aren't necessarily interested. There's no demand, right? It's inflation. Neo Tokyo citizens get their bites every single day. This shows that, you know, they've kind of been holding. I don't want this tool. This shows that the citizens have been, you know, really selling. And right now, it looks like we're about to roll over a little bit. We'll see what happens. But yeah, this shows selling and lack of demand on bites. I haven't sold a token, and you know, I was buying up here like 80 to 90. So hey, what are you gonna do? You win some, you lose some, but not what we want to see on bites. Let's see. Anything new with FET? I've just been looking at the chart, Fensta, and in terms of updates, fundamentally, they're still building, and they should be going IBC pretty soon. So that's going to be very good. They need to get on the IBC, interblockchain communication, with the rest of the Atom coins. What do you think about Horizon? All right, I just realized I'm going to change up my screen just so you guys don't see that banner. All right, we'll just rock with this for now. A little less distracting. I never trusted the Elio. Yeah, I know what you mean, Don. I know what you mean. Know what you mean, my man. But what are you going to do? Okay, let's go ahead and let's look at some charts before I want to get into some other content. First, let's look at Luna. Let's drop this down to a 4-hour. So on Luna, it looks like we're forming this flag. And I mean, what do we have? This is a pretty obvious inverse head and shoulders, right? Our volume profile matches up. This would be an equal high neckline, head and shoulders too. Ideally, we want to see something like a descending sloping neckline, which would be a more bullish breakout, right? Because the shorts would get squeezed way harder. They would have their stops at different placements. But right now, we are back testing our breakout from the trend line over here at 53, or the neckline over here at 53. So how we find our profit target in the head and shoulders, we take the head up to the neckline. We can just go ahead and measure that. And if this pattern were to play out, we'd be looking at about 66 on Luna, and that would take us really right up to resistance up here. Okay, so we'll see if we do get a breakout of this flag. If you want to short-term trade this, that's completely up to you. But yeah, this one does look like it is ready to move to the upside. You know, this is a bull flag right here on Terra Luna. Okay, so this is we're back testing our neckline over here at 53.44. This needs to hold in order for this to play out. So watch out if we do actually break up to the upside. We have a breakout level up here at 56.91, about 57. That's Luna. I know we got a request for Avax as well. Let's take a look at Avax. Go ahead and find it in my chart. I don't even know if I have Avax favorited. I don't think I do have Avax favorited. No, I do. I don't know why I don't see it though. Okay, looking at Avax. So we're getting rejected right now here. Let me drop this to a daily. So look where we are getting rejected on Avax. It should be no surprise if you can read price action why we're actually getting rejected here. Support, 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 resistance. Okay, now where are we? That same exact level at $80, $79. So yeah, Avax, I mean, on the short-term basis, it's going to pull back, I would say, right? I wouldn't necessarily be opening up a long trade right now at this current moment in time here. Where is it going to pull back to? Let's see if we take a fib. So we have the golden pocket over here at about 71.70, and then we have our 61.8 at $68, and I do have my dotted line there already. All right, so you know, 69 possibly we could pull back, and you know, if Bitcoin does rally to the upside, that would be bullish. But remember what I said on Bitcoin. Let me go over back to BTC. Remember what I just said when we were looking at Bitcoin. I said it's possible if we do actually backtest our breakout level. And if we were to backtest the breakout level, that would in the short term be, you know, bearish. You would expect altcoins to pull back with Bitcoin. So yeah, I could see that playing out on Avax in the short term. Let me go back to Avax here. Down here to about $69.70, and we're at 75.84. So yeah, this in the very short term, I would say this looks like a short. But yeah, we're probably going to end up breaking above this resistance after we go and back test one of our buy zones down here on Avax. And then what else do we have requests for? FET. Let's look at FET. So FET AI, well, came right to our demand zone on the chart, starting at 30 cents down to 26, 25, right? Price came right to demand, and yeah, it held up. That's what you expect to happen in strong levels of demand on the higher time frame charts. But right now, this cycle is being completely reset on FET AI. We failed to break through that $1 level. A lot of sellers were up here at $1. Price can never actually get above it. So what happened? Price dumped, whales dumped. Obviously this is a lower cap altcoin, so there's going to be more whales in it. It's been out for quite some time now, launched on Binance. So yeah, definitely a lot of, you can call it whale manipulation, no doubt about that. But whatever, right? We can just trade what we have in front of us. We're pretty low on the chart, pretty low in the curve here. We're all the way down here at 30 cents. Our summertime lows were down here as low as 15 cents, which is quite low. But yeah, Fetch AI, this is a buy zone. We'll see if this holds. If it comes back down here from 30 to 25, I would be a buyer. Let's see. Luna is your favorite. Yeah, Luna is definitely one of my favorites as well. What do I think about Horizon Zen? I don't know too much about Zen. Chili Vids, no problem. There's a trend line going up from the big peaks we had to last March. Peak, which may have actually been the last bull phase. RSI, in my opinion, we could be bottoming out soon to bull fourth peak summer. Yeah, Brian. Check out Poodle. No, we're definitely not going to look at Poodle, man. No, we're not going to look at that. That's trash. Straight up trash. Brian, love your work, buddy. I appreciate everything you do. Love your perspective and calls. Thank you, Brian. I appreciate that. What do I think about Kadena? I like Kadena, and not the TA. That doesn't work. Haha. I'm not sure what you mean by that. Let's look at Zilliqa. So yeah, Zill really kind of died off, man. Momentum completely died on this project. They just can never get adoption the way that they had intended to. A lot of other smart contract blockchains popped up and took their market share, right? Their lunch, Zilliqa's lunch got eaten because the competitive market. That's the beauty of a free market. That's why cryptocurrency is so beautiful. You build something and the market will determine if it has value or not. Right now, Zilliqa is a layer 1 smart contract blockchain. We've seen what has happened with other layer 1 smart contract blockchains. When they are adopted, they get their price pumps 100x. Luna, Solana, examples, Avax, 30x. So when a smart contract blockchain is successful, it's very clear in the charts. Zilliqa right now is not looking great. We broke structure over here, and we're back testing our structure from the summertime lows, right? So we're back testing the structure, key level over here at 5 cents. So you would hope that price reclaims this. But yeah, Zilliqa's lunch got eaten by other layer 1 smart contract blockchains. This is the long story short on this, okay? So we got to get back above 5.2 cents, and then we got to start taking out the previous highs and make higher highs. We want to start forming an uptrend here on Zill. Now let's go and look at KDA. Chili, no, we have not analyzed Polkadot yet. And Bicho, yeah, man, we're not looking at Poodle today. No way. we got more important things to cover than that. Looking at KDA, so we did bust through this level over here from about $7 down to 5.25. So yeah, we got to get through our resistance up here, and there is a big level. I mean, really the main level on KDA that needs to be reclaimed, probably going to face some rejection, is up here at about 950 down to 837. This gray box that I just drew on KDA, you can see here and here a lot of resistance on KDA there. But in the short term, we did We have this trend line from the all-time high. We've been bouncing. We broke through. Now we broke out again, and we just retested. So this could definitely be the start of a move higher. We can also pull the fib, and this looks like a 61.8 pullback. Yeah, so we're golden pocket held here, as you can see. All right. So this is bullish right now in the short term on KDA, bouncing from the golden pocket, and we're at a breakout level here. So price does need a breakout above 650 and start running. And yeah, I would expect a lot of resistance up here at 830, where negative 0.618 is. And let's go and look at DOT as well. Crypto just saying he's not a fan of my TA. Well, I just gave you my KDA TA anyway, so I hope you enjoyed that one. Let's look at DOT too. DOT looking good right now, approaching a big level that needs to get broken through. It's going to be starting at 2250, but really it's at 23 to 2350 where I just drew this line. I would definitely expect some resistance up here in DOT. And like I said, with BTC, if we see that pullback down to our breakout level, you would expect altcoins to have a shallow pullback as well, possibly backtest. But with that being said, all of these charts have such similar patterns, right? They all form these symmetrical pennants bottoming out, and these are not the most reliable reversal signals. Like, I typically only like to take these pennants really as a continuation, especially not in a heavy kind of downtrend like this. It's not the strongest reversal signal is what I'm saying, but it still can work. And obviously we broke out to the upside here. For example, Polkadot looks just like Cardano ADA. We did call this trade in the Discord, right over here on Cardano. We called this back on January 31st. We called this breakout to the upside, and right now we do have it, right? We're sitting in a profit. We've been moving the stop loss up to manage the risk, but DOT does look the exact same as here, and it's possible we do back test our breakout level at about 1985. But yeah, right now they're all having the same exact structures, the same exact patterns, these symmetrical pennants at the bottom, and we're facing major resistance levels soon. Same with BTC, right? That's why we got rejected here. These wicks indicate some sellers stepping into the market. So we'll see what happens with DOT. Don't be surprised if we pull back to the breakout level around 1984 over here. Let's see what else is going on. So we got 76 viewers and 37 likes. Smash that like button. Let's get that ratio 1-to-1 at least. It really helps out the channel. It boosts the YouTube algorithm. Smash it up, bang it up, hit the like button. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you very much. Now, we're going to take a slight pause on looking at these altcoin charts. We just looked at a lot of charts. I want to go over some NFT stuff, as well as some other fundamental stuff about the market. So Harmony One, I'm quite bullish on. I mean, our other call right now is on Harmony, right? If we look at the chart, you can see we were waiting for this breakout to the upside. Reason being, we had this neckline breakout that we called out here. I called this out at Crypto Empire. No surprise, right? Anyway, we broke out to the upside there. Now we are back testing that neckline as support, right? Resistance over here, support now. So yeah, I like this setup, and we took it to the upside, and it has broken out right now. We're gonna see if we do get follow through continuation. And this is a wedge really, and the target for the wedge is the top of the wedge, and we have hit that. Okay, we have hit the top of the wedge. So now don't go too risky at all right now on this trade, because the technical target is that top of the wedge here. But nonetheless, we'll see if we do have some continuation, or if we go and we retest these levels of demand of support back here on one. There are some major fundamental catalysts on Harmony One. The Bitcoin bridge is going to be launching soon. So the Bitcoin bridge is literally going to bring Bitcoin to Harmony One. And this is the first trustless and decentralized Bitcoin bridge to EVM chain. What does this mean? It means that you will be able to use your Bitcoin in DeFi protocols on Harmony One. So Thorchain going to be very big. Thorchain, Rune, also cross-chain liquidity pools, cross-chain swaps, native, right? Native on-chain as well. So you can natively trade Bitcoin for native Ethereum. So Thorchain is going to be big once it really gets up and running fully. It's still in its chaos beta tester testnet. But the fact that Harmony One is now releasing this Bitcoin bridge soon, it's a very bullish factor coming up. Now, obviously, we need to see what's happening in the charts. I'm a little bit cautious right now because we did just hit this technical price target at the top of the wedge right now. But we do have a lot of factors at play. DeFi Kingdoms on Harmony One is expanding to other chains, making a lot of updates. That is people need One and Jewel to play DeFi Kingdoms, so that has a huge audience. People just continue to buy that because they're addicted to clicking those buttons and making their DeFi passive income. So power to them for that. But yeah, I see a lot of bullish things on the horizon for Harmony, but of course it depends on the overall market conditions. So Harmony One, it was one of my top altcoin picks for my top picks of 2022 video for a very good reason, right? This is an EVM chain. It is one of the top ones out there. Been talking about Harmony One since it was in the single digit cents. So yeah, my stance has not changed on this project. We got Manuel Van Abiza saying, Connor, what's up? Hashtag BHB. What do you think of XFin? I never hear anyone talk about that. I don't know anything about it. Full on dot ecosystem, but I would love to know more. So XFin, XDC, it's a banker coin is really what you need to know. So if you are in the dot ecosystem, you're pretty much on the opposite end of the spectrum because dot is, of course, decentralized Web3. Yes, XDC, decentralized layer 1 network, but it's an ISO 20022 compliant chain, meaning that the bankers are going to be using it pretty much. So, if you want to support that, it probably will do well because, of course, they're going to want to pump their own bags. But yeah, it's a smart contract layer 1 chain for the enterprise level clients, big banks, institutions, etc. XDC. Solid project. Anybody who likes XRP, XLM, Quant, HBAR will probably already hold XDC in their portfolio, right? They all hold the same coins. Nothing wrong with that. Thoughts on Red Fox? I like Red Fox as a gaming coin, metaverse coin. Staking your Polkadot. Yeah, I stake it on chain. If you don't want to stake it on chain, you can use something like Kraken, Celsius, Qcoin. You can all stake it in there. Chromia. VeChain has been disappointing. Yeah, it has, huh? All right, so I said we were going to look at NFTs. We will look at NFTs, but we got such an interactive chat today. I got to see what's going on in the chat. And Manuel, you were absolutely right. Hit that like, smash it up. On God, no problem. B&B. Brian, we'll look at B&B towards the end. Also, Craig, if I had $1,000, which two projects would I invest 50-50? If I'm going to be very safe, like the safest, I would just go half Luna, half Cosmos Atom. Not financial advice. Jump Crypto covered the lost ETH on the Wormhole bridge in full. They own Wormhole. The whole thing seems fishy. Yeah, so that's the problem with Solana. Solana is like the entrepreneurial approach and the fact that they just build something. They don't care how good it is and they just release it. Whereas you have projects like Cardano that just do peer research for years and years and never release anything. So be aware that with Solana, they just rushed it to get it out. And they have very good marketing, very good venture capitalists. So that is why it is worth $35 billion, $35.7 billion market cap. But yeah, that is horrible, the fact of what happened to the Wormhole. If you lost money in that, I'm sorry. Like that's really bad, and that should not be happening. Over $250 million, just poof, gone, vanished out of nowhere. All right, let's go ahead and let's start talking about NFTs. As you guys know, I'm in some ETH NFTs, yeah, but my main NFT ecosystem is Terra Luna. Terra Luna NFTs have only been exploding. The floor prices just continue to rise. We've been covering Terra Luna NFTs since November. If anybody took any action back in November, you're up like at least 2, 3, 4, 5x on these. If you got higher than a floor NFT, well, then you're up massive. So congratulations if you've been making gains with Terra Luna NFTs, as we have been doing in the Crypto Empire Premium Discord group. GP floor is at 43 Luna. Luna Bull floor is at 12 Luna. We got Tesseracts The airdrop for bull holders coming out tomorrow. All right, big day for the Luna Bulls tomorrow. We're finally getting our Tesseracts. Go and look at the Luna Bull Twitter. Let's look at the Luna Bulls Twitter real quick. And go to their Medium article, and it will give you all the details about, you know, how the airdrop works, what the minting dates are. But if you were holding a Luna Bull before their snapshot date, well, then you're going to get a Tesseract, or you're going to be able to mint one on February 9th for 200 UST. There will only be 10,069 Tesseracts. So you can mint it for 200. I think if you just hold on to a Tesseract, you're going to be able to sell it for a lot more than 200 UST in the future. Not financial advice. That's an opportunity right there. Do with that information what you will. Now let's talk about Levana Dragons. Man, come on. Like, if you participated in the meteor shower, you've made multiples on your money. Or if you just bought from when they released on the marketplace, you've also multiplied your money with Levana. I've been covering Levana in depth since it started for very good reason, okay? The floor price just keeps on continuing to rise. It's going to cost you 12 Luna for a common 16 spirit level dragon. 12 Luna. You could have gotten it for like 4 to 5 a few weeks ago. All right, that's a little 2xer right there. Not bad. 5 Luna is what, $250, almost $300. There you go. I mean, people are complaining they don't have, funds or anything. There's opportunities everywhere, right? We're multiplying here at Crypto Empire. While everybody's calling for a bear market, we're over here multiplying. There's no excuses, right? No excuses at all. There's always another opportunity, but you need to be looking and you need to be open for these opportunities. So we can look at the feed and see what's been selling. And I want to show you the Dragon feed. So I always look at this feed. It tells me what's happening in the market. I watch charts every single day, right? I do my TA, take my trades. I watch the charts every day. And looking at the feed of the NFT marketplaces that I hold, it's the same thing as looking at the charts. You're looking at what has been bought and sold at what price levels. Okay, and this is the data that you use to make your decisions on where you want to buy. We don't just put our market orders and buy things blindly. We want to make sure we get a good price at a demand level. We don't want to be buying at supply levels at retail. We want to be paying wholesale prices. It's the same thing as in the charts as looking at the NFT marketplace. It's the same thing, right? Trading is universal. Once you learn technical analysis, once you learn supply and demand, you apply it to every single market on the planet. Keep on going back to this tab. If you don't know what this tab is, so as you guys know, if you don't know what Levana is, do a little bit of research. But there's 4 factions in Levana. I'm a member of the council faction. All right, so we have a council member putting this data together. And this shows us the amount of dragons held by each faction and the spirit level as well. I know we have 68 viewers in here right now. I'm sure not all 68 are interested in Levana, but I'm going to say this anyway. So right now the council, as you can see, we have 956 dragons and 357,000 spirit level. And we are blowing every other faction out of the water when it comes to dragon and spirit level. So if you plan on participating in Levana, you might as well just be on the winning team and get yourself a council faction. It's a no-brainer. We're going to completely wax all the other factions when this big NFT play-to-earn game goes live. Right? We're going to be making money playing this. By the way, this is not some video game where we sit there and pour days of our lives into a game and not get any return from it. We're going to be making actual play-to-earn crypto from this, and I have a feeling it's going to be a pretty big amount, not financial advice. But yeah, if you want to be on the council winning team, get yourself a council talisman, do your own research, join whatever faction that you want. But yeah, the data clearly shows that we are the best, and yeah, no doubt about that. So one more thing before we kind of get back to looking at our charts is Galactic Grids minted out yesterday. So if you were holding a Galactic Punk, you could have gotten on the whitelist, and I'm not sure if it actually did mint out. Let's see. Let's look at the update if Galactic Grids minted out. Check this minter. I know they were at about like 1,500 left until they minted out yesterday, but I'm not sure if they did actually mint out. I'll just open Discord. Yeah, let's look at Discord, get the link for this. Where link? Here we go. Let's check if this minted out. If it did, that would be awesome. But I don't think it will because there's no good combinations of 3-letter words left. Okay, so there's still 700. There's still 699 that can be minted here for 3 Luna each. But you can basically pick a combination of 3 words, and all the good combinations already got picked. So, yeah, if you want one, it's still going to be worth it, in my opinion, to get one. When these hit the secondary, I don't even want to know how much they're going to be going for. But I, of course, use my whitelist spots to scoop up some very nice galactic grids. So I got Iced Out Dow Alpha. As the alpha male of the group, of course, I got to get Alpha. And we have Galactic Dragon Chad as well for the Galactic Dragon, Galactic Colony, Dragon Town, and then Chad is going to be my address in this grid. So, yeah, excited about this. We got our Galactic Grid secured. We will be putting our NFTs in here to display, and this is going to be our home in the Terraverse. All right, so that's awesome. Very happy with my mint here on Galactic Grids. All right, now we covered a lot here. We've been going for about 51 minutes, so let's go ahead and open up the floor to questions. Let me catch up with the chat as well. And by the way, we got 69 viewers and only 56 likes. Let's get that ratio up to 1-to-1. Smash up that like button right now. Dre, just wait a couple months. Joey, what's going on? Let's see. Rate hikes haven't even been kicked in yet. Why would anyone be bullish right now? Well, Joey, I can tell that you just hopped into the stream right now. I covered the rate hikes at the beginning of the stream. I'm very aware of what's going on with interest rates, with the global monetary policy. All right, go back and watch the beginning of the stream to hear my thoughts about that. But you don't need to be writing in all caps in the chat, right? You can write in regular letters and get the message across the same. Luca from Italy. A0 is going sideways. Looks like people are willing to hold and not willing to sell. Still very risky to jump in too early. What are your thoughts? Let's check that out. Check out A0. A-Lev0 did just launch. This is built on Polkadot substrate, and it's at 139, right? So if you did actually end up buying at the launch, you are in multiple X's right now. Let me go to a daily chart. So yeah, this looks like it's forming a symmetrical triangle pennant right now. And in this case, we have a huge upwards move. You would expect this to continue in the direction of the trend. This looks bullish to me. This looks super bullish, actually. A0. Not financial advice. Let's see. Just wait, man. You'll see. No need to be so hostile, Joey. We can have a good conversation here, my man. Let's see. What else is going on? Council, down with the council. That's right. Harmony Hub is also in the council. Let's go. Lavana, are you in the project or just buying? Oh, I'm highly in the project, Frankie. I'm buying, and I am going to be playing. And we're going to win that faction war as well. Don't you worry. We're going to be taking it very seriously. Let's see. Let's get those likes racked up. Lavana lovers, support the feed and get in front of more people. Absolutely. Absolutely. They posted a list of all the grids that are available. Okay, good to know, Michael. Let's see. Fave upcoming NFTs to mint. We got Silent Solos coming up in a few days. I'm going to be minting these on Terra. I think this is tomorrow, actually. The 9th? Is it the 9th? The 7th? 7th, yeah. Tomorrow on Luart, these are minting. Silent Solos. All right, be ready for this. On Luart. Luart mints, I mean, they're good, but they botch the mints a lot because it's still version 0, I know. But, yeah, hopefully Luart version 1 is going to be epic. But we'll definitely be minting these soon. Question, how do you think long it will take before the council falls? We're going to hold our spot at the top, Harmony Hub. We're not going to fall. Do you know the next NFT Axie Infinity? Lavana, Chili, look into Lavana Dragons. Need to go. Thanks for the live. No problem, Michael or Manuel. Thanks for joining us today in the live stream. Have you covered Cardano Crocs yet and their NFT progression? No, I'm not too into Cardano NFTs. I have not covered that bike rider. Luca, thanks for A0, no problem. Harmony Hub, I'm not in the council. I am Ogre. You're Ogre, huh? Ogre aboard Free Martian Premiere. I know you, Ogre. Thanks for joining my stream today, my man. But yeah, you guys are going down. There's no doubt you guys are going down hard with that. You're going to get waxed on the battlefield when that game goes live. Any good Discord group for a dot ecosystem? Maybe question. It's not a propy, but I need to ask. I'm not sure, Frankie, for a dot eco Discord group specifically. Thoughts on Kadena? I like Kadena as a layer 1. I think it has potential. There's a lot of competition out there, but yeah, Kadena is a solid project. ETH whales just increased their share of SHIB by 2% in the last 2 hours. Thoughts on Kadena? Yeah, Mango just answered that. Harmony Hub, my man. Listen, we'll get on a live stream sometime, Ogre. I mean, I think I love your content, so we'll definitely have to get on a live stream and chop it up, discuss a lot of stuff about Levana. I would love to do a Levana only stream with you. I mean, shout out to Climb Crypto as well. It makes a ton of great Levana content. You guys are awesome. Keep on doing what you're doing, and I would be open to chopping it up with you guys anytime. Just let me know. Let's see. EOS. SNX, and I think Michael, I apologize for not getting to your request at the beginning. Put it in the chat right now what you're looking at. What do you want me to look at? I think I totally forgot about that. Thoughts on Link as well? Yeah, we can look at Link. EOS. So yeah, this is also, it's the same pattern. Like all the altcoins have the same pattern, breaking out to the upside. So yeah, you can definitely set something up here on EOS. Stop around there. Ride it up here to about 360. Yeah, this looks good. This looks good. You can see this playing out. Watch for a back test at the trendline breakout level. As for who will win, time shall tell. Yes, that's right. That's the beauty of games, right? It's you leave it all on the battlefield. There's a winner and there's a loser. That's also why I love trading. It's a zero-sum game. You win or you lose. There's no talk involved at the end of the day when the trade is closed. Either you win or you lost. Same thing with Levana and the game that they're building. We'll let the battlefield decide who's going to win that one. I will DM you as well about that. Don't you worry, Ogre. Appreciate you being here, man. Thanks for the support. Let's look at Chainlink. Check that out right now. See, price doesn't seem to reflect its adoption. Yeah, I mean, listen, Chainlink was the coin of 2020. Really, in 2021, it had a good year too, but I mean, 2020, Chainlink just crushed. Now it looks like we have a double bottom. Just nicked our 61.8 there. Right. So we got to break this resistance. We're trying to break on Chainlink. Possible we do in back test. This isn't the best right now. But yeah, Link, I mean, we broke our major trend lines. Like, let me zoom this out to a weekly on Link. Right, we had this beautiful ascending channel on Link, and like all of our alts, we broke to the downside on the channel. Right, we came in back tested now, had a big rejection off that back test. But the encouraging thing on Chainlink right now is the fact that we're still holding our key structure level from our summertime lows. If we were to break down from this, that would be not good. But like a lot of altcoins, we're still holding those structure lows. I showed you Zilliqa, how we broke those structure lows. That's not what you want to see at all. Zilliqa broken is now trying to get back above it. I hope it does reclaim it. But something like Chainlink here never broke below these major structure lows. So that's very good. On Link, DCR, any thoughts on FKX? Yeah, we'll look at DCR. Is this Decred? Yeah, it is Decred. What's its market cap nowadays? $911 million. Okay, so we are in a pretty obvious demand zone right here. Still holding our 78.6, lines up with demand there. Okay, so no surprise we do retrace back to this level. And by the way, this is a lot that goes back to October 2020, which is why it's so distorted. Yeah, let's see if we can actually break above this trend line. Major resistance here. Major resistance at 90. Okay, so yeah, something like this, I mean, listen, we're probably going to come and test this resistance level if we can actually break out from this trend line on Decred. But yeah, we're bouncing from this demand zone right now. Gala and DCR. Yeah, we'll look at Gala as well. And then we're going to go ahead and start wrapping it up. Been going for a little bit right now. Big move on Gala. Major move. So Gala, pay attention to the gaming studios. We have the gaming studios, Gala, UOS Ultra, PYR, Vulcan Forged, UFO Gaming, another good one. RFox is pretty solid as well. You can't knock RFox, right? They've been building since 2018. Metaverses. So pay attention to those gaming studios. Gala is the main go-to one, right? Gala is the #1 gaming studio in the market. We had a huge breakout today, so clearly there's demand for the Gala token. Somebody's buying. Look at this volume. Look at this volume. Okay, that is lots of buyers stepping in. So yeah, we'll see if we do get a continuation here. Now testing this previous demand, right, as resistance. So yeah, we'll see if we can actually go ahead and break above this level. If we're looking for a pullback on Gala, I would be looking at the 61.8 or 78.6 if we get a pullback here on Gala. Adam Erwick, what's good, Empire? What's up, Adam? How are you doing, my friend? Thoughts on IOTX? Don't know too much about IOTX, etc., etc. All right, guys, we're going to go ahead and start wrapping everything up right now. Before I do end the stream, I want to say that I did just launch the Premium Elite Trading course. If you want to learn exactly how I trade, you need this course, plain and simple. I had my premium Discord group members go ahead and beta test the course before I launched it to give me feedback to make sure everything was all good, and the feedback that I got was nothing short of astounding, all right? Absolutely amazing feedback. You get over 16 hours of video, you get downloadable documents, you get quizzes after each and every lesson. Did just launch. Use the code LAUNCH right now for 25% off. Prices will not be this low again, okay? Take advantage of this launch sale. Go, and I'm going to put this link in the chat right now. Go ahead, check this one out. And you get 2 free months in my Discord group as well. It's a great deal right now. I would definitely hop on this one. Take advantage of it, all right? And check out my new website as well. Let me know if you like it. I'm a big fan of it. I'm very proud of the work that my team and I did with this one, all right? And ask any of my Discord beta testers as well what they think about the course. Adam saying, I'm hella late, but I'm going to back and watch. No problem, Adam. It's always going to be there for you to go back and rewatch. All right. So with that being said, what did I just do here? We're going to go ahead and start wrapping up the stream right now. Thank you all for joining me. Before we end the stream, go ahead and smash up that like button one last time for the YouTube algorithm. I hope that you enjoyed the stream today. Remember, we could see a retest of our breakout line on Bitcoin. I personally do think that a bottom is in. I'm bullish. My bias is bullish. We'll see what happens. I'm very aware of the macro economy at large with what the Federal Reserve is doing. But the data, the charts are, to me, objectively, I'm a bull. All right, so hope you enjoyed this live stream. I will see you all throughout the week. We have a lot of awesome content planned here at Crypto Empire. Appreciate all of your support. Go ahead, check out the Premium Elite Trading course. I guarantee you're not going to be disappointed if you do decide to invest in yourself and enroll in the course. You can see all of the beta tester reviews there on the site. The feedback that I got is nothing short of amazing, all right? So check that one out. Thank you all for joining me on this live stream. I will see you all throughout the week. Have an amazing rest of your weekend, or if you're in Australia or the other side of the world in Asia, Have a great Monday, and I'll see you in the next video.